We have too many movies, dude.
You guys have a lot.
Speaking of CGI, maybe that's the one to talk about.
Which one? What is that?
Just go.
Hablo. I want to know about the CGI.
One.
Okay, go. Oh, there is
you saw that
CGI in this
movie?
one. There is CGI in this one.
You do,
Speaking of
you do,
CGI,
you
Oh my god.
Easter Sunday.
What is
Oh,
that?
you saw that?
Yeah, that
Wow.
Joe Coy. He's a comedian, right? A stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
Filipino dude, right?
Yeah.
And I think
Wow.
one of his jokes, or like a couple of his jokes, are like Mexicans, Filipinos. Who knows the difference?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, who does?
Yeah, this guy was like, "Oh, there's a movie about a Latino family. Let's go." And I was
Oh
like, "That's
my
a whole ass
God, are you
Filipino."
serious?
Yeah.
Wow. You Lou Diamond Phillips and shit?
Oh, that's a joke in the movie.
Yep. I bet it is.
You would think. No, I don't even know what to say about this. Is it a movie? Did we fucking? Was it a fever dream? What was this? There is a part of this movie where he and the wife are, or the ex-wife.
Oh, what was the movie about?
I don't fucking know. So he's Filipino, and it's about being Filipino and living in the Bay, and just kind of the culture. And his son is kind of whitewashed, doesn't know the family, the traditions, or whatever. It's Easter Sunday. They're very Catholic, you know. Basically, that's it. He's got a cousin who he's a Hollywood guy, and he's kind of been funding his cousin's passion project, which was like a food truck. But he shows up, and it's not a food truck anymore. It's a hype truck, I think they call it. And so basically, he has to like get himself out of the trouble that his cousin put him into because there's some mafia shit going on. I don't know. Lou Diamond Phillips is in it.
No shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because, you know, the whole thing of like
Yeah.
everybody's favorite Mexican.
Yeah.
That's actually a Filipino or whatever. There's a scene where Joe Coy and his ex-wife are speaking to the son, and he's CGI'd into this thing. And the son is not, it's not even, they don't even like get them both in different angles so that you don't see them and they're in different locations. No, the boy is in front of a green screen in front of a school. Like they couldn't book the location for one fucking shot. And it's, oh man, this whole movie is so fucking bad. It's so bad.
Wow.
And it's kind of like accepting your culture and fuck the police a little bit and like is togetherness and I don't fucking know what. But what the hell was this movie? Delete.
Wow.
Deleted. It wasn't. He's a comedian.
Yeah.
Where's the fun? Where's
Wow.
the fun? Tell me that. Where's the fun?
Ricardo?
Next. I'm an in on this movie.
No,
I just
I almost hit the thing.
Sorry.
I almost hit the thing.
My headphones.
Would have made it official.
That was wild.
No, dude. Whatever she said, it was correct. Like, yes. It's a delete on this one. A sad delete. Because I see the potential, you know, like him trying, and he's a comedian who got a shot
probably like
to
a self-funded
fucking write a movie.
movie.
That's awesome, you know.
I'm sure he this his own money. Every
Yeah,
single
and
thing
then
he
like
did.
there's a bunch of like scenes that are just damn so bad from the beginning. It starts and you're already like, because I guess he's not funny. Like he's like not funny to me or something, but he's not a funny guy to me, right? A comedian out of nowhere, he has to start saying jokes, right? So he's trying, but as soon as the movie starts, he starts saying jokes. The jokes are not. They're not working. And I was like, I remember it's literally like what, a minute in, 30 seconds in. And I look at American and I was like, oh no, this is going to be intense, dude. But
I thought I was gonna relate because my last name is very common among Filipinos. I don't know why I have it. Yeah, but and they have the whole joke where you know, oh, we're nurses. You should have been a nurse. You would have been more successful. No, dude, no.
yeah, and like,
I can't relate.
so, what was I going to say? So it's like family, right? And you got to see like their little thing. Yeah. And the only thing that was, I guess, semi entertaining, like maybe my mom, like while she's cooking and she's watching TV, she'll probably like enjoy it. She'll be like, oh, this is like whatever, you know.
It's a nice Mexican family.
Chistoso. It's because it's not a Mexican family, but it's just like it's just like the little adventure that they have. It's like something you'll see on like
Scooby Doo.
like something so silly, right? And there's a scene where the Phillips guy comes out, right?
Yeah.
And that's really funny. Like it actually is funny, you know? So then I was like, okay, like they're getting there, but literally you have to watch at least an hour of this, an hour and a half probably, right? To get to like some funny parts, some little So no, this is not a good watch. Look, dude, as soon as it starts, you're gonna know. You're gonna know what you're getting
I don't
into.
think it was funny at all. I don't think that was funny. I don't think any of it was really funny.
And then you
You
get
made me
that
go like-
CGI scene that is so bad, so bad. And then like they're not in the same room, right?
No.
So like they
probably not even the same year.
They're not looking in the right. They're like it's
The
like
eyeliner.
it
the
looks
eyeliner
bad.
wrong?
Yeah, like everything's looking. I don't know what happened. Maybe it was like a scene that just got like added or
Yeah.
something. I don't know.
Like,
Something.
oh shit, we forgot to do that.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, when you watch a novela and the main character, the actress who played the main character decides, I'm not doing it next season. And they swap her out. And just expect you not to know. Like that's this whole movie.
Never mind, I'll find someone like you.
Yeah.
They just gave
Shut
you the
fuck
cane.
up.
They fucking, the little frog took you with the cane.
Next time you should have one where it starts like slow.
Yeah, I should.
I do need that.
Yeah, to wrap it up.
Yeah.
I have one. It's another streaming one. This one's on Peacock.
Oh, I thought you meant a wrap up song.
I know. Me too.
I have one. It's on Peacock.
It's called They, Them.
They
They
I
slash
think is
them.
how you're supposed to
Yeah,
pronounce
yeah.
it. This
So is
scenario.
it
But no, because they make a big deal in the trailer. Like, they slash them.
Oh,
So I thought
okay,
it was
okay.
funny.
Is it like they live? I'm just kidding.
No, it's like the pronoun thing.
Oh, got it. Sorry.
Yeah. So it's about it's like a slasher movie about like this camp. You know those camps that like conservative people send like their gay kids to like rehabilitate them?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like one of those camps.
I was there.
You still haven't converted?
So in the camp, like the main character is like, because they at one point they're like, this is the girls' cabin and this is the boys' cabin. There's one character who's like, well, I'm a non-binary.
Oh.
My pronouns are they slash them. That's
Got
where
it.
the title comes
There you
from.
go.
Yeah. This is one of those like we were talking about earlier, those woke Twitter movies, and I was fully expecting something like super cringy and just like wanting to claw my eyes out. But it really wasn't.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it was that bad because I like horror movies,
And
so
it's a slasher
I was
film.
totally in. With that being said, I'm gonna be again on the fence, but I'm gonna be like a really soft out.
Okay. All right.
I do like the movie. The mere fact that this movie exists and it pisses people off makes me like it.
Oh, really?
Right? 'Cause they're like, don't shove politics in my face.
I don't
And
even
they're like,
think I
no, I'm
even
shoving
heard
it in
of
your
it.
face. Yeah.
I don't even-
There was a lot of. Well, I have Peacock, so there's a lot of like commercials for it. The knock I give it, I think, it just doesn't. It's like, okay, you choose this genre, right? It's a slasher movie, and I get that it's hard to do slasher movies now because you have to do like some angle, and they do obviously have one. But if you're gonna have a slasher movie where you're gonna kill some people, you better fucking entertain me, And that's where it falters. The actual slashing is just kind of plain and boring. Like it is nothing
whack.
memorable. It should be like funny. It should be like because the movie is like super serious when it starts talking about the issues and stuff like that. And it's like, whoa, I was kind of here to have fun,
It's
but
like an essay and
Yeah.
then like a
little
chopping up
candy.
scene.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
So you get a lot of that, and it's like, well, what are you trying to be, And if you're trying to be something like serious, you're trying to bring up these issues, then why choose a slasher movie, And it's kind of weird. And
We don't go for that. We go for the slash.
but here's the thing, the kind of the payoff of the reveal or something, it's just unsatisfying because it just again, you're gonna make a movie like this, make it memorable. If you want to make it fun. You can make it with all these characters and all these things, like just make it fun. And I think people will like be drawn into it even more.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna be boring about it, nobody's gonna like it.
How did it end? Like the
What's the reveal?
Wait! I was gonna say it. The reveal is like a lady just yelling with her mouth open.
Oh
and
my
then
God.
it
No.
pans
Sleepaway
out.
Camp.
And
So
it's
basically-
What's that movie camp? Or
Sleepaway
Yeah,
Camp.
Sleepaway Camp. No,
Oh,
that was
okay.
1,000 times better. You want me to tell you guys?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Wait a minute. Wait. Cause you are kind of recommending it, right?
no, I mean, well, I
'Cause
wouldn't say I'm
maybe-
not recommending it.
Yeah, and then like,
I'm saying it's like
will I get entertained?
It's decent.
Should I watch it?
It's a movie.
it's. I wouldn't say that decent. It's just from what I was expecting, like total dumpster fire. And
Okay.
it really wasn't.
Does you think one of us will like it? Should I watch it?
I don't think you'll like it, but you'll be like, it was okay.
So the ending wouldn't really matter that much.
Nah.
Well, quick question:
So
is
sad.
it
Yeah.
free on Peacock? Like the free, like you don't have to pay for the membership.
I don't
or is
know.
It
I
the
have
part-
the second tier,
Oh, that's why.
the non-poor one.
Well.
Well,
sorry, I'm
you're
poor.
invited to the hurricane party. I see.
We have Peacock too.
We don't
Yeah.
pay for it.
All I
You
know
want me to
is-
tell you guys?
Yeah, I want to know.
Okay,
I'll forget
so
like the second we get out of here.
Throughout the movie, it's basically just the counselors being killed, you know? And it ends up, the big reveal is that it was a former person
Camper?
who went there, camper, to get like reformed.
Oh,
Who's like,
cause he's gay.
it's a she.
Oh, it's a she.
Who's like,
Or
you
the
know,
they.
no, it's a she. Who's getting revenge for what they did to her when she was young.
like Friday the 13th.
Kind
The
of.
mom.
But again, like if you're gonna do that, make it satisfying to see those people die. And it's
No,
no,
Whack?
it's kind of whack.
So it's a little too preachy then.
I don't mind the preach. If you like give me fucking kills and all that,
No,
be
but
as
I mean,
preachy as you want.
preachy. I don't mean preachy as in it like kind of teaches you a lesson. I mean preachy as in, hold on, we have to talk about this. Like these are my pronouns, and this is how you whatever. Like a fucking essay. There's a monologue, and then it gets to the action. It's like a pause, and then you get the message, and then it's like, all right, let's continue the movie. That's what I mean when I say preachy. I don't mean like you get a point from this movie.
So I would say it starts off like almost half the movie of being that.
Yeah.
You know, we're talking about our feelings, you know, and it's really dramatic.
Yeah.
And again, it's like, why choose this genre if you're going to do that, you know? Because then you, in a way, you're not taking it seriously, you know, because you go to these movies to kind of have fun,
Yeah.
you know, and then you're giving us like these like long speeches about how traumatic their life was, you know, or is. And that's pretty fucked up. But again, if you're making it about this revenge tale, getting a revenge on these people who like basically traumatize them, then make us like satisfying. Make it, you know.
So does the girl who comes back for revenge have really nothing to? Is she not like a
No,
suspect
she's
the whole
in.
time?
She's
Okay.
in. She's one of the kind of counselors.
Okay.
And you just don't know.
Oh, okay. I see.
Never mind, I'll
Okay.
find someone like you.
Do you have
You have
one?
another one?
Yeah, I got Day Shift, homie.
Oh, okay, cool.
Come on, nobody seen that
What's
one?
that?
No.
I seen it.
No, what is that?
It's a Netflix movie with Jamie Foxx as the lead, and of course you get your boy Snoop Doggy Dogg.
what?
He's in the movie.
What?
Yeah, he's a vampire slayer.
No way.
Yeah, so the whole point of the
He
movie
played
is like,
Dracula
bad.
once.
huh?
Didn't he?
Wait, what?
He played Dracula once.
Oh, that's right. Like
Yeah.
Vampire in the Hood or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I forgot
Yeah.
about that. Oh my god, I forgot about
Full
that.
circle.
Circle of Life. You don't have that song, bro? You ever seen that
Whoa,
shit?
the little echo thing was dope.
Echo. Okay, so basically, Jamie Foxx's plays is a vampire slayer. I guess he was like a freelancer type thing, and then like some conflicts started happening with his personal life. So now he's trying to go back to the Union, which there's a Union vampire
of
slayer.
Slayers?
So yeah, because
Which makes it kind of fun.
Basically, he makes his money off the vampires' teeth, it's like their fangs, and like the older the vampires are, the more money you get out of it. But like, because he's a freelancer, he sells it to like a pawn shop. They give you like shitty money for it, basically. So now, but if you're in Union, you'll fucking get bank,
That
basically.
tends to happen, you know.
That's what happens to a non-union people, y'all.
Art reflects life, doesn't it?
It does. But whatever, moving on. Basically, Robert's face.
Because I was going to make a joke, but I'd rather not.
Some of us can't afford premium Peacock, and we work for them. Wait, that's
No,
a
we don't
different
work for
network.
them.
Never
That's NBC,
mind.
bro.
Oh shit.
Yeah. we get
Different
Paramount
P.
Plus.
Different P. I don't get that.
Damn, you're even worse.
I'm the gig. I'm the one selling the teeth to the pawn shop.
Either way, so he goes back to he tries to go back to him, but then they restrict him. He's like on probation, so they make him go with Dave Franco, who happens to be James Franco's brother.
I hate this movie.
And
already.
he's supposed to be the nerdy. He's a good-looking nerdy guy. Like, you can't follow the rules, and you can't break the
He
rules.
is. I don't
Yeah.
think he's good looking.
But technically, he's better looking than James Franco. I don't know.
Debatable.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
He's short.
James Franco looks like he doesn't shower.
Yeah.
He's got a smelly ass.
One of those
for
dumbasses.
sure.
What?
Well, either way, it's supposed to be. It's like action and comedy type thing, like partner movie type thing. But then I'm being nice if I say I'm gonna delete. Just put me delete.
It sounds like a delete.
Yeah, that whole
it
your
is.
whole. I was tuning out while you were talking because it sounded so bad. Just the description.
But you know what's sad? There's no one to think about. I was thinking out because Snoop Dogg was actually when he comes on, he's actually pretty cool because you can tell he's not trying hard. He's
Yeah.
just there. You know, he's just like, yo, what's the line? This is your line. All right, let's do the line, dog. And then you just do his line. He's like, all right, I'm out. And you walk away. Tall ass motherfuckers walking away. Like, yeah, Jamie Foxx. Like, maybe because I've seen him as a serious actor for a while. That when he's trying to be funny, you're kind of like, nah, dog, you're trying too hard. That's how I feel. And Dave Franco, like, fuck off, Dave Franco. We don't need you. Like, we don't need you. We don't need you. We don't need you like we need your brother. Like, just fuck up. We don't need you. Both you Francos need to get the fuck out.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you know, but yeah,
It's my turn.
if you want, yeah. I was gonna keep saying like just
All this shit talking.
I was gonna keep talking shit. But
I'm
go,
an
go.
in.
What, you really?
Yeah.
No,
real.
what are you
For reals.
doing? What are you doing,
Dude, it's like the most ridiculous fucking scenario, right? Like the story is terrible, whatever, right? But it's if you like, you already know. Well, I don't know if you see the trailer, you kind of already know. You already know that like it's gonna be this bad, right? And it's the day shift. That's so funny, right? Like it's so
I heard
ridiculous.
about that.
Yeah.
There's shifts in the
Yeah,
union.
you know, like
There's
a
day
job.
shift and a night shift.
Yeah, all that is so silly that, you know, if you're watching it, let's say we're watching it in theaters, right? All of us having a good time. We'll probably be fucking laughing because the kills are so dope, right? Remember
Yeah, I
they're
guess
fighting?
you're right,
It's
you're
just
right.
like an action film, but with vampires, you know? So it's really
They're
entertaining.
like
and-
vampires?
yeah.
John Carpenter's? Remember that
No,
movie?
no, not that one. No,
No?
no.
So like Twilight.
I think they make fun of Twilight. Actually, that's the funny thing. That Dave Franco's like, you've never seen all the Twilight movies.
And then like, you know, like obviously that guy sucks, right? Or whatever. But he's funny for some reason. Like I was just
He's
laughing.
usually funny.
I watched it like really early too, like, you know, when you don't even really want to laugh, but I just laughing, you
You
know?
don't want to laugh in the morning.
You're just
Too
like,
early?
you know.
Laugh
Have
after
my coffee?
11:30.
But it, I don't know. It entertained me enough to like keep watching it. There's obviously a lot of like flaws, right? Like it's a dumb
yeah,
story,
I
everything. But once you pass, you know, like you already know, you know, you're in the fucking ride. Just take it, man. The fucking kills
I
are
did.
awesome. The Snoop Dogg is so cool in this movie. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
cool. Like a cool little character. Is dumb. I don't like Jamie Foxx. You know, I really don't. But and his story sucks with his daughter. All that sucks.
Yeah, I agree.
But it pays off with the kills and stuff. And then
Sort of, yeah.
And then the boss in the union thing, he's really funny too. Like,
yeah, it is.
So who is that actor?
I don't know.
Damn, he's famous too, supposedly.
Is he? I don't
Yeah.
remember him from anything.
I don't know, but he's funny.
Who told you that? But you fake news.
You see the face, and you're like, oh, that guy. You know? Yeah.
I didn't get that vibe. I just go, who the fuck is that guy?
But yeah. So that's why I'm in. Obviously, like America wouldn't like this, and maybe Robert. Maybe you
I think
get
Robert
maybe,
being
Doesn't
out.
sound
I
good.
think Robert
maybe
being
it's
out.
like
I don't know. It doesn't. It's a Netflix movie. Everyone's
Yeah.
going
deleting.
against it.
yeah, like if it was like in
Yeah.
theater, like if it was in theaters, it would probably be like a
Yeah.
like a maybe, you know. But if you're really like into it, like you really like don't know, and you're like thinking this is gonna be good, no, come on, obviously not. This is just for fun. It's just for fun.
Never mind, I'll find
Someone like you. I'm gonna sing along now, dude, just because that's a good part of the song.
You guys got one?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
There's another CGI movie you mentioned.
Yeah. Beast.
Oh, you guys saw
Did you
that?
guys watch
I
that,
didn't watch that.
lion movie?
No.
What is that? What is Beast?
Beast. So this family just lost their the mom / wife, right? Just, or maybe she's been gone a while. I don't know.
That'll do it.
So she was, dead wife, dead mother, right? And so they're kind of taking a trip. The family's kind of falling apart a little bit. They're not daddy's girls, right? So there's 2 daughters. And so he wants to reconnect with his family. So he takes them, where she grew up or something, where she loved to be around, all these
Africa?
animals and whatever.
Oh my
yeah.
god. Oh
Somewhere
my
in
god.
Africa. Yeah. And
Idris
so,
Elba.
yeah, it's that one. The one about the lion.
Okay, go sorry, go on.
And so he takes them to reconnect with them because, kids in their social media, they never want to leave their phones. And guess what? There's no Wi-Fi here. There's lions. And so it turns out lions are the bad guys. Well, and so are the poachers. And there's these things called anti-poachers who hunt poachers.
Ooh.
And so while they're out there, meeting and greeting with the lions, obviously that's a bad fucking idea. And their tour guide gets eaten or something.
Oh shit.
And so how are we gonna survive? We're just some Westerners. And
Let's just start driving.
right? No. So they, I don't know, they fucking stay and then they make it? Right? Is that what happens?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
The softest.
I think I might delete this.
Oh.
I don't remember a lot. I don't remember anything memorable except for them being fucking stupid. Obviously, it's a bad fucking idea.
This actually kind of looked intriguing to me when I saw the trailer.
It's
That's
so
what I thought too.
cheesy and I don't know. I don't know. How'd they not all die? They don't have any fucking water. They're sharing this amount of liquid for 4 people for maybe a couple days or something.
What?
And there's no cell phone service. And then there's these poacher people who know that you're kind of oh, we don't like regular people, so we're gonna kill you because we want the lions. And
Regular black people or just
I said regular people, not poachers.
I'm out. Bye.
No, so
That's
it's
strike
just,
3 for this episode.
yeah, there wasn't really anything in this movie for me, so I'm deleting. Ricardo?
I think I'm gonna go with an out on this one.
Oh, you're nice. You're so sweet.
Yeah,
You're Santa Claus today, man.
yeah, because it's not as it's a quick movie, and it kind of reminded me. Well, I thought it was gonna be that you're stuck, so now you're oh, how are they gonna get away?
Yeah. Open water.
Cujo,
Cujo.
Yeah, Cujo.
Okay.
because they're stuck in the car. But the thing that was fucking it up was that it was too easy. They literally got out here, and they got it was just it wasn't real, a real struggle.
Like a threat or anything.
No,
Okay.
there was this point where they did attack the guy, but for some reason it kills the lion kills everyone, but this guy survives, right? And he's hurt.
Huh.
Yeah.
And so does the daughter who gets slashed.
Yeah,
really
it's
badly.
little things like that was kind of why, They should have fucking destroyed him, and then they would have been whoa. But the reason I'm not deleting, because it wasn't the worst time. It's fine, you could get entertained with this because the line's coming. You're
You
kind
love
of
CGI lions, don't you?
I mean, who
there we
doesn't?
go. There it is. The main thing.
CGI.
Everything's CGI with the lion and stuff, and.
So they're not in Africa. They're in studio.
I don't know about that, but maybe.
They're in Silmar.
You telling me you didn't go out to Africa to shoot on location?
No, but the lion is, even when they show the lions from far, they're
They're
CGI.
CGI?
Everything's CGI.
I mean, I don't mind it when it's the animals. I'd do that than actually have animal wranglers,
There's these
Wild
things
animals.
called
He's
fucking
right.
fences, right? You shoot from over here with one of those giant fucking lenses that Nat Geo uses.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, but that's the only or use from this the Discovery Channel or whatever.
Yeah.
Use
Stock footage.
I mean, honestly, that might be better. Why
I
the
don't
hell is
know.
there this fruity ass lion
Yeah.
pacing around?
It looks.
I would
weird.
imagine it deflates the tension when you see
Yeah,
the fake ass lion.
it kills it,
Yeah.
And the story with the wife that she said, it's just so pointless. Everything's kind of it's whack, But it has the little time that they're stuck there, and you kind of feel hey, yeah, you're semi-entertained. So that's why I'm an out. I'm not deleting
Oh my
completely.
God.
Semi-entertained. It's good enough.
I think I would be with you on that one.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind, I'll find
Someone like you.
Now he's
Makes me laugh every time.
he's really into it.
I like the song, man.
All right, this is the last movie I have. It's kind of two in a way. This one's on Amazon Prime.
Oh,
It's called 13 Lives. I don't know if anybody
13
saw it.
Lives.
No?
No.
So it's based on a true story. I don't know if you guys remember a couple years ago,
9/11?
a few years ago. No.
No.
Also, before you guys ask, 'cause I know you're gonna ask. It's not a prequel to 13 Ghosts.
The only one that would
Show
ask
myself
that.
out. I'll show
I
myself out.
thought about that.
Yeah.
I thought about that, but I couldn't. I was gonna guess House of Wax for some reason. My dumbass, but it's around the same
Right?
time.
It's kind of the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same time,
Yeah.
same
It's like their backstory. No, it's about you remember those in Thailand, that soccer team that got trapped in the caves?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that were underwater. And,
Yeah.
like it's about that and the way they rescued them.
What are they doing underwater? They play soccer.
No,
Wow.
it's
She saw that.
Jeez.
I know.
the cave that they got stuck in, trapped in.
They play cave soccer.
No, they were soccer team after their practice. They were going. It was one of the kids' birthdays, and that cave is a tourist cave.
Go in this dark hole.
Jeez,
It's going to hell.
damn, today you need to.
That's the only hole they'll experience in that age.
Oh, I don't know. You made it look like fucking Sesame Street.
What the fuck?
I'm done. Sorry. Go ahead.
That cave is a tourist cave where you just go walk
Yeah.
in, right? But it usually gets flooded during monsoon season. But that specific year, the monsoon came a month earlier. So they were celebrating a kid's birthday in there, and they got trapped because it flooded. Right?
Yeah.
That is so
What a twist.
horrible.
Yeah. Usually Gino's the dick.
I know.
You're literally the worst.
That's horrible. I'm sorry.
No, you're not. It's okay.
But yeah, back to the movie. I'm super in on this one.
Oh, it's
This
really
is a
good.
really good movie. Like,
Damn,
I
no theaters.
yeah, that's another one.
Ah.
I remember when this happened, like the news, but I didn't really follow it that well.
I did.
So I never knew actually how they got him out. And seeing like the actual story of how they got him out, it's fucking fascinating. Like it's incredible. Because like I said, it was a cave, right? And it got flooded, so it was all underwater. So the Navy from Thailand tried to go in there, but it's so hard to navigate in the cave because it was zero visibility.
Wow.
And they were so far in that they couldn't get to them. So it took like these British divers, cave divers, who like that was their hobby essentially. They like dove in caves like on the weekends and shit.
Wow.
But it's so unique, that skill, because it's a hobby basically.
Yeah,
They were the only ones who had that skill. So it was a bunch of them that went over and helped and devised a plan to get him out. But what's fascinating is that they were so far in the cave that it took like 6 hours to get them out, all underwater with zero
Fuck.
visibility. And there was no way they were going to be able to get them out with them
How are they
like
breathing or?
well, they had to put
Oxygen masks.
But
Damn.
how are they surviving? Like, okay, now like my serious hat is on.
Yeah.
I'm like concerned.
So they were in there, I think like 12 days or something before they actually even found them. And then once they found them, they actually sent like supplies and stuff. But they survived with like no food or anything until they found them. But the way they got them out, because there was no way they could swim them out, because you have to be super skilled to do that, right?
Yeah.
And even some people that got like some other adults that got trapped in there, not even as far, like they tried taking them out, they would panic, right? Because you're underwater,
Yeah.
like breathing in this little thing. So essentially, what they had to do, they had to sedate them
Oh, what the fuck?
for like 7 hours and
what?
swim them out.
When
So
they
they're just
passed
like
out.
dragging this body.
So they took them out like a little package, and the sedation would wear off because it took so long. So during the swim, they would have to hit him again.
Oh shit.
It's fucking like if you didn't know, it would seem unbelievable. It would seem like, no, that's no way, right? So I would recommend watching the documentary that came out a couple of years ago called The Rescue.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Which is actually, I think it's kind of better than the movie because you get the real people. And it's shot like because they recreated it and everything. So I watched the movie. It's called The Rescue, and then watched 13 Lives. But I would say if you're claustrophobic or you have like a tight asshole, do not watch this movie because it's super.
You're gonna implode.
Yeah,
How
it's
hard
super like because I'm not claustrophobic, but I felt it when they're taking the kids under and like
man.
for hours on time.
Damn.
Like it's unbelievable, and none of them died.
Wow.
They got all of them out.
Holy shit.
It's on Disney
How many
Plus.
people?
Is it really?
Yeah.
The kids that were stuck, 13. It's called 13 Lives.
Oh, but it's only
Damn.
kids.
Well, it was the kids and their coach.
Damn.
It's fascinating, and it's like it's one of those movies that's like it's very inspiring because like essentially the whole world came together to get them out, but it's also very depressing. It's like it takes fucking kids being trapped for everybody to kind of come together and like
And then afterwards,
solve
they're
issues.
like, fuck
And
you.
afterwards, it's like, oh fuck it, you know. But I'm amazed that they buried this movie in fucking Amazon Prime. But it's a really, really great movie. I highly, highly recommend it.
Okay, I'm gonna watch
Yeah.
that. I'm gonna watch the documentary
That
first.
sounds like fucking nightmare fuel.
It is, yeah.
To be stuck for days on end, to have to be sedated to be taken out. Oh no!
And not only
scares
that,
Oh no!
That scares me.
like their oxygen was running out in there because there's no there's no air coming in.
Six.
There
Is
was
it what,
another-
they're like stuck in a little air pocket? Or
Essentially,
what's-
yeah.
Oh man.
Never mind, I'll
Yeah, no, no.
find
Someone like you.
Keep going.
Oh, that's all they probably know.
You have another one?
Nah, that's all I got, dude. I only saw those 3.
I guess.
Una más. Or you got more than that?
I'm
or-
curious to see what else you guys have.
Yeah, me too. I was wondering.
Fall. We saw this movie
What
called
the hell?
Fall.
What's that?
There's this group of 3 friends. 2 of them are together, so like a dude and a girl. They're in a relationship, and the best friend of the girl, and they're climbers. I don't. What do you call those people that do the climbing?
Mountain climbing?
Yeah, they
climbers,
do like mountain climbing and shit.
Mission
and
Impossible
so they
2.
go to like Yosemite or something, and the boyfriend falls off the fucking cliff and dies. So the girlfriend gets traumatized, never wants to scale anything ever again. And the other friend is like, yeah, you know, this is my boyfriend, whatever. I'm gonna keep doing it. And so she kind of brings her friend out of the depression and is like, we have to scale this fucking antenna or whatever that's in the middle of
Antenna.
the desert, you know, 5 hours out of here. And so we're going to do this. It's going to be okay. Like, your boyfriend died. It's the anniversary, but like, you have to get over it. You have to live, you know? And so she's like, yeah, I have to live. And so they scale this thing, and it's really old. They don't like take care of it. So it basically like fucking falls apart as they're getting up, you know? And so now they're stuck. And how do they get down? That's the whole dilemma of the movie.
Oh my god.
And
So it's
this
like
movie-
the Lion movie without the lion.
Yes.
yeah,
Gravity's
yeah.
the enemy.
Perfect.
Except for like, yeah, it's a little scarier. I think it made me feel like I was gonna fall, and you know, I'm 2 feet off the
Okay.
floor in the fucking AMC, like holding on. So I think it was kind of effective. So I was a little scared. So I'm gonna give it an in.
Oh.
Although it was kind of boring. Also, it's kind of like, all right, sure, they're gonna get down. How, you know? But I kind of do like the twist that I guess we all see coming, where the friend.
Oh, you're gonna give it away?
Okay, I'm not gonna.
We've
give
been
away.
giving it away. I'm never gonna watch this movie.
Yeah, me too. Because I remember seeing the poster and I was like, this is stupid.
I'm sure nobody's even heard of this movie.
I've never.
Okay,
heard
say
of
it cool
but
then.
I seen the poster.
Yeah, it was all right. Like, it's not great.
Not the
But it's
twist.
just, like,
Say the
whatever.
cool.
Okay, the twist is the friend dies at some point, but the ex-girlfriend,
I told you to say
whatever,
cool.
I don't know what that means. She fucking dies. And so, like, she's imagining her the whole time, kind of giving her a pep talk, right? 'Cause obviously, like,
You could have been like, hey, so the friend is
I
helping
was
her
still
out the whole
getting
time.
through it.
The whole
you
friend
know?
is helping her out, but then you find out she's been dead the whole time.
Oh, so it's like the Sixth Sense on a tower.
Yeah, she's imagining it.
Yeah.
Bruce Willis shows up. Like, I've been dead this whole time.
Wow, damn, that would have been cool to see.
Even scarier because we went to the theater and there was like 2 other people in there, and one of them was sketchy.
Ooh.
And he kept
Oh,
like
yeah.
walking in and out of the theater looking suspicious as hell. And I was like, oh my God. Are we going to be on the 11 o'clock
No,
news?
it's the
Oh my
worst.
God. But yeah, Ricardo, what'd you think?
I'm an into. It's fine. It's a quick movie too. It didn't feel that boring.
It does drag because you know where it's going to go. I guess you're just kind of waiting to get there. But you are kind of like hanging onto your seat like, oh, fuck, I'm going to fall.
No, but like you're also how's she gonna do it? You know, or like the helicopter's gonna come, or something like that. You're kind of like,
But you know the movie has to end and you know how it's going to end.
yeah. But the friend died, you know, and that was kind of like, oh, that's kind of cool. It made it better because if the friend was like, honestly, the friend is fucking annoying the whole time.
Yeah,
Even in death?
she's like a
Even as a ghost.
like an influencer or a YouTuber or
Oh,
something who's like
God.
live
Yeah, so
streaming
she's
all the
like
time. and
bugging me the whole time.
She also cheated, or she got with the boyfriend
No
who
way.
died, and they're best friends. So you're kind of like, oh, do I even want you on this tower
He
with
just
me?
put it in my ass.
You know?
That's
That
it.
always
It doesn't
happens.
count.
That
It
always
doesn't count.
So yeah,
I don't know. All I know is that like he was no, she was like annoying, and the whole time I kept thinking, damn, that sucks though, because they're gonna survive, both of them. That's all I was thinking. But then you find out she's not. Like she literally died. It gives you more of a like she's dying too. Like how long has she been up there? How long
Yeah.
has she been like fucking? And then her lips start turning all fucked up.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, you know. It has silly scenes, whatever, but I was cool little movie to watch.
Never mind, I'll find someone like you.
Wait, is that from August or September? Because we could save it.
oh, that's from September.
Yeah, we could save it.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess. Because
Because I technically did watch one yesterday, but I'm not. I'll
Oh,
save that for.
cool. Then I'll watch that one
Because
too.
we're already over 2 hours.
Okay.
2
We saw
episodes,
Jaws.
baby.
Jaws was I'm
We
an
saw
That
we
was
saw
in September,
Jaws.
wasn't it?
We saw E.T.
E.T.
Oh, that's right. You guys want to watch ET?
I also
yeah.
saw Rogue One
Oh, that's fun.
and Star Trek. The
You saw-
two, the
you
rest
saw-
I went that day.
Because you're
So-
watching old movies. That's
So the
why.
last, like, aside from last night, the last 4 movies I saw in theaters were old movies.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then are you still in on all of them?
So in on Jaws, in on E.T. I loved E.T. because that was the first time seeing it since I was a kid. Super in on Star Trek because that was the director's cut too.
and then in theaters.
And then Rogue One, I would say, is the only one where it kind of like, oh, I don't like this as much as the first time. You know, I still like it. I'm still in.
You fell asleep. I know you don't remember.
Sure, was that the first one that we watched? The first Star Wars?
No, it's like no, I don't know, but it's one of them. And I remember because I was watching it and I was like, hey, this is pretty cool. And I looked, she's fucking legit passed out, and I was like, oh, all right.
I've been dead the whole time.
Oh my god.
That's it. It's gonna be here,
Man,
yeah.
you should write a short film out of that. That sounds interesting now. Rogue One kind of sucks now. Then-
No, I would say so. It's just I felt it was like on a whim, and it was kind of late, so I felt it. I was like, yeah, the movie's really long.
The
Yeah,
the
watch
ending still.
any movie that you're like a little iffy about at fucking midnight.
Yeah.
Did you
and
like
then
the
you know it
Vader,
separates.
Darth Vader scene?
I did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because that's kind of cool, no?
yeah. I didn't like though
Oh.
Leia. That really stands out at the end.
Oh, yeah.
She's
CGI
like her
Leia.
face is like over here. And shit.
No.
yeah, it's so bad.
Damn.
Bad CGI.
I thought it was good.
Especially because that's like the end of the movie. You're
Yeah.
supposed to be like, yeah, you know, because she's like turned around and she turns around. It's just like, it's like a PS1 cutscene. and shit. It's like, it's like a triangle and shit. Like,
Oh, really? It's,
yeah,
it's not
it's
good?
really
As
bad.
she's talking, it's just a flat face like.
They should have fixed it. They should have fixed
yeah,
it.
I don't know what you could do to fix it, but even the other guy, the old guy, the other CGI character, it's just
Oh,
weird.
yeah.
Ah, really?
It's just like you look at it, it's like something's not right.
Ah, man.
I think that's a thing with like, because you guys love all the movies that have the CG are very CGI heavy, and you don't mind it because I think you like everything that's going on. But I think once you rewatch them, and especially outside of the theater, you realize like, oh, that doesn't look good.
It's like-
it's not.
First of all, you
No,
don't know what
it's
the
like-
fuck I be motherfucking liking. No,
I
just
know what
kidding.
you like.
I think there's two things to that point. It's like sugar, Right? It gets really high when you see it first, like, oh my god, this is the greatest thing ever. And you see it again, it's like, is it? You know? But those two characters I'm talking about, they fully recreated a dead person.
Yeah.
And it's just fucking weird.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's just like, it looks at, especially the older guy, he looks really good. But there's still something not right.
He looked good.
And I would rather just cast a guy that kind of looks like him.
I know what perfect.
You know?
The Halloween one. Remember they did it perfect. They cast a guy that looks like him.
Yeah.
Remember the Loomis?
Oh yeah.
Because that wasn't CGI. That was just a guy.
I thought it was so
I'd rather
good
just take
CGI.
that than, because even like in the Mandalorian when they do Luke, it's so wooden because it's completely CGI, and even the voice they feed it through like a machine, and it's like, hey, go over there.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, ooh.
Because they want to use his
I'd
real
rather
voice.
just cast an actor that
Yeah.
just tell me it's him.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
that would be. Yeah. What's so wrong
What's
with
so
it?
wrong with that?
I forgot that I finally saw the Mandalorian. Sorry, I'm going out.
Yeah, we're already.
I finally saw the ending that everybody was going crazy about. It's really cool, but when they show him and the scene keeps going on,
Yeah.
it does look weird.
I didn't think it was that cool.
The killing when they're showing it through the screen,
I wasn't that crazy about it.
he's talking and it's his face.
Wait, have you seen season?
Are you talking about the Book of Boba Fett?
Yeah.
No, I was talking about the Mandalorian.
No, but have you
I've seen
seen
it.
the Book of Boba Fett?
No,
There's a lot more.
Because it's a lot more.
Yes.
and it's like annoying.
It's like Titanic's words of time with him.
that sucks.
Yeah.
With the CGI character?
Yeah. Fully CGI, fully robotic voice.
Ah man,
Everything.
and that's not that bugs right?
Huh?
Does that bug you too?
Not really. It's more of
It bugs
like
me.
it. I don't know how to explain it. Like it bugs me, but not to the point like I hate it. I'm just like, you know what?
It's so crazy.
It is what it is, bro. Mark Hamill's like almost 80 fucking years old. Like
I haven't
But that's
heard.
the thing.
I
Like,
haven't heard a
sure,
complaint.
it is what it is, but just cast an actor.
Sebastian Stan is the closest
There
actor
you
to look
go.
like him. I agree. I would agree with Robert. Like, hey,
Because then you don't feel weird. Because you feel weird when you're looking at
Oh
it.
man, I don't want to
Yeah.
feel weird.
I don't feel weird. I'm just like he feels weird. I'm just like whatever, dude. It is
I
what
feel
it
weird.
is.
It's weird because I saw it right, and I was like, why is it like, I don't know, it looks whack or something, right? And I never heard any complaints. So I was like, is something wrong with me? Like, why
You know
am
what,
I
though?
feeling weird about this?
Yeah, because you know what? I did like that scene when
There's one
the
objective
first
truth.
reveal. Like I liked it. Like I was like super into it. I didn't care how bad the CGI was when the reveal came out. I was just like, oh my god, it's Luke. You know, like it's the Jedi Master. You know, and
You know what I saw? I remember. I think we saw the End Games, right?
Yeah.
That's the last one. That's the last one?
Endgame is the last Marvel.
Yeah,
recent
so
one.
I remember I watched it and it was fine. It was cool, right? And I liked it. And she was like, cool. But then I remember we went to the theaters around that time. And I remember the movie hasn't started yet. So we went to the theaters too early.
No, I think we went to the wrong movie.
Or I don't know, because I remember we
wasn't the
saw,
last
we went inside and then it was the last scene. And then we saw it again. And I was like, this looks bad, huh? The CGI looks bad this whole time. I don't know if you guys saw it again or
It
something.
looks like looking back at Toy Story 1.
It looked bad. And I was like,
know.
what?
I
Did
never-
did I miss it the first time or something?
I never. It's like I always said, with those movies, you just kind of accept it because the story, you're into the story.
yeah.
Like I never thought the CGI was good in any Marvel movie.
Oh,
I've never
maybe.
been like, oh my god, that's like Jurassic Park, you know?
That's what
No.
it was. Because we came in
Because you
and the
just kind
movie
of
was
accept
already...
like, I don't kind of hold it to that same standard because I'm not trying to suspend disbelief when they go to like a fake Titan moon. Like that's not a real thing,
Yeah.
right? Before we go, can I say that as of today, as of the day that we're recording, Halloween Ends is 33 days, 0 hours, 25 minutes away from
my
releasing.
God.
We have a little
Literally the
countdown.
end.
Yeah, it's almost time, guys.
All right.
It's almost time.
Evil dies tonight again.
Again, for the last time.
Again.
All right, now you can wrap it up.
Please don't forget to follow us at podpage.com/and-out-delete. That is our one-stop shop for all our social media and our old episodes and our old format that we no longer do anymore for the meantime. But go back and listen to it, especially the Halloween stuff we've done in the past because Halloween's coming around the corner. And of course, like Robert says, 33 days to Halloween Ends or whatever that movie's called. What the fuck's the title again?
Halloween Ends.
That's what it is? Oh
Yeah.
my god. I'm like, I thought it was Halloween. I think Evil Dies Tonight was going to be Halloween. Evil Dies Tonight.
Halloween ends
should watch it
again for
together.
the third time.
The
But this
idiot.
time it's for reals.
For reals, for reals. Got it.